You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost nothing to hit that like button. Since we on the topic of Adam 22, right? I want to know whose bright idea was it to bring a millionaire white man into the slums of the ghetto and take pictures in front of corner stores and bodegas where we pull out our Woody Woodpeckers and take a piss when we ain't got nothing better to do. Letting out them Hennessy's and them Old English and Budweisers and Four Locos and Heal Up, Wheel Up, bring it back, come rewind. I'm going to ask you again. Inquiring minds want to know. Everybody getting money, right? Everybody's getting money. And most of you dudes that was out there is in your 40s and your 50s. So I'm just asking a question. Whose bright idea was it to bring a white millionaire, the Crusader? Jesus walks. Yeah, I brought Jesus to the block. You brought a Crusader, right? To the block. And all of y'all niggas brag about getting money. But y'all brought them to poverty and pain. I thought rich people were supposed to do rich people stuff. Woo? Scooby-Dooby-Doo? I'm trying to understand. Because you know, if you spell live backwards is evil. And some of you niggas is living backwards, which means you're evil. I don't understand why. Prime example. Because life is like a video game. When you conquer a board, like when you play Super Mario Brothers, right? You go on to the next board because you're trying to beat the game, right? So then you go to the next board because you're trying to beat the game. But then when you find yourself in situations like I'm finding myself, and even other niggas, I give y'all prime examples. You got, let's just say, 050 China Brim. Let's just say, Zip with the Drip, right? I'm going to give you an example. So you telling me that both of these brothers did 20 years in jail. And Zip with the Drip. And China Brim, Harlem Legend. And others that did decades in jail learned how to maneuver in their house and get money on a dirty couches as well. It's only one of them that got a dirty couch. But he's starting to get to the bag. After doing decades in jail. And you niggas is calling him a couch hugger. And them couch huggers. And even me, with my beautiful house, that gives you more enough reason to stay at home. The moral of the story is, right? When you complete your mission, 10-4, mission complete. When you complete your mission, you don't start the assignment all over again. You get a new assignment and you move forward in life. The problem is some of you dudes, y'all mastered elementary school. Y'all mastered the elementary school level in life called the ghetto. The lowest level. which is standing on a block in front of the corner store, the lowest level. You know, when we go to jail and we having conversations and we going through memory lane and we know exactly who's going to be in front of the bodega. We know exactly who's going to be sitting in the basketball court. We know exactly who's going to be sitting in front of the building every day. We even know the days that you're not going to be there. That's how much you there and you not there. So you niggas is the ones that's sitting up there trying to tell the dudes that's at home actually learning how to, you know how when you played, what was that, Contra, right? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. It was the cheat code and it gave you unlimited men. Or when you played Mario Brothers and you get the turtle in the corner and you start jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and it gives you 1,000 lives. Some of us, we done elevated and graduated to the levels where we at, where we don't have to play on y'all level. So now what you trying to do is you trying to take somebody that graduated to college, even if we cheated our way through college, you trying to get us to demote ourselves to the same bummy, pissy levels that you decided to be stuck on? What kind of evil Jedi mind trick is that? Who invented it? Niggas in their 40s and their 50s take naps. We tired. It's like an old car. You still driving, but you know your expiration date is coming. Who convinced you that it's cool to die on street corners? Who convinced you that, again, scratch that. I just wanted to know, being that we on the topic of Adam 22, whose brilliant idea was it to bring a millionaire to the ghetto where nobody's smiling and then have a bunch of black men? You see the images, it's disturbing. It really is, it's disturbing. And I don't care, tag every nigga that stood next to that nigga on the block. It is disturbing to see how many black people who claim to get money standing around Adam 22 like he's the Messiah. Why y'all still doing video shoots in the projects at 40 and 50 years old? Why y'all still even standing around the projects if you don't even live there at 40 and 50 years old? Why are y'all still going backwards? I mean, I understand some of you niggas is stuck there. That's where you belong. What you say? We just trying to get on. I thought y'all was on already. That's what y'all say in y'all songs, right? In y'all songs, y'all brag about how much money you getting and how life is good and you flexing on everybody else. But now y'all trying to get on? Who? Scooby-Dooby-Doo? You trying to get on? Nah, you ain't trying to get on. You where you belong. Some of you niggas had 40 and 50 years out of your life to get your life together. But you didn't. And now y'all looking for the great white Messiah, Adam 22, to come rescue you. And y'all try to throw shade at me and think I'm supposed to respect you? You don't even respect yourself. And then y'all think y'all gonna sit up there and hurt successful niggas by sitting up there saying, you ain't outside. If you live like I live, you wouldn't be outside neither. It feels good to be in the house. It feels nasty to be outside. It feels good to be in the house. It feels nasty to be outside. Everybody knows it since my early days of being 16, 17 years old. There was a dark cloud around Bronx River, Webster Ave, Soundview, Castle Hill. Nigga, I'm from the projects. We always had dark clouds over us. You ever watch the movie Annie? The sun'll come out tomorrow. I like to go where the sun comes out. Y'all like to be where it's doom and gloom. You know why? Because you're miserable. Not only because you're miserable, because if you have to figure out how to make $1, you know the number one way you can get $1 in the hood is by destroying your own people. So you don't want to go too far, because if you fall off your feet, you know you can sit up there and sell some poison to anybody that lives next to you, your next door neighbor. Who you think you fooling? I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of none of you niggas. You should be scared of yourself. Because you niggas is 40s and 50 years old. Talk about why you want to come at us when we just trying to get some help. I didn't know y'all need help. Because in y'all music, when y'all write y'all rhymes and you go to the studio, y'all niggas is bragging like y'all on. You telling me the lyrics that you writing that's coming off your pen, you're lying? Stuttering Stanley. You're lying? You lying? You're a liar. Y'all could have came and asked me for help. But y'all don't want to see the big dog on top. Nah, y'all don't want to see the big dog on top. But I tell you one thing, though. I will never trade my couch for your street corner. Never in a million years would I trade my couch for your street corner. Every time I look at a video of y'all shining a light on the ghetto where nobody's smiling, it reminds me of them videos back in the days when we was growing up, when they used to lie to us. They'd take us to the worst parts of Africa and show us the Africans with the 1 meal a day in a commercial, and we needing just $1 or 10 cents a day to help to feed an African. And they show you the little Africans with flies all over their face. What's the difference from what y'all doing? Do you realize that there's actually black people all over America? We ain't even talking about all over the world. All over America that's living good. And for some reason, you niggas that's practicing witchcraft, evil, Jedi mind tricks, you going into the studio and coming up with your most creative rhymes and rapping about all the things that you don't got, and you making the world seem like everything is good with you. And then when it comes times to follow the rules, the code of the streets, because some of you dudes was in the feds, and y'all know if y'all was in the feds, Adam 22 would not be able to walk the yard. And because y'all stood next to him, y'all wouldn't be able to walk the yard neither. But because you lied in your raps, and we're going to make this a rule. You dudes, y'all got to stop lying in your raps. If you a bum, say you a bum. Stop lying in your raps. Oh, we just looking for help to put us on. Through your rhymes, you told us you was already on. What part was it? What are we doing? I never say to people who I am, and I'm not that. And just to set the record straight, you watching me, you looking at me. Some of us is too old to be gangster. Y'all can keep that gangster persona. Give me them backyard barbecues, them cruises, and them Benzins, or them cruises around the world, them planes to the Bahamas, or Puerto Rico, or Miami, Virgin Islands. If you ain't going to the hood to uplift your people, then what are we going there for? Adam 22 wasn't being recorded in the hood, giving out free haircuts, book bags, coats, sneakers. When y'all brought him there, y'all brought a dude to the hood who's mixed up in a federal investigation that got y'all gang members, because y'all gang members, not me. All y'all gang members, y'all top gang members out there in California, dudes that really, really put it in, is locked up. And him and Whack 100 is at the root of that. And y'all so thirsty for a come up after fronting like y'all made it. I'm going to say this again. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Y'all so thirsty for a come up because y'all was fronting for all these years like y'all made it. When he came around, y'all just dropped down to your knees and got your ego on. What happened to me happened with Bambaataa happened to me when I was a kid. You niggas look like y'all ready to go through the Norwich door. The door to door. I said it, and I meant it. Bite my tongue from no one. Call me evil or unbelievable. Boom, boom, boom. I'm old school New York, my nigga. I don't mind my business while evil spreads through the hood. I don't mind my business. I stick the nose of my gun in that don't concern me. Do something. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. In life, let me drop a jewel on you. When a person show you who they are, believe them. There's a code that comes with the street. And nobody is holding and sticking to that code and them rules until they get to the feds. Because they forced. Because there's old school principles and old school rules and old school niggas that got life that ain't going to let sucker niggas walk the yard like that. But when y'all get back to the reality, the big yard, the ghetto where nobody's smiling, there ain't no rules no more. Let me tell y'all something before I even sign out. What I learned, right, there is no rules, and I'm a civilian. When you pull up on me, have cautions, because I'm dirty. I might play you out of your position. You might run down on me thinking that I'm standing there with a dweeb, and that dweeb might be an undercover cop. I'm going to play dirty as you niggas play. I guarantee you, you run down on me, you might be, I might have Jake the same way 50 Cent and all the rest of these niggas is running around with Jake. And all you dudes that's gangbangers and y'all running around with Jake, Adam 22. Go ahead. Come test me now. You'll never see me in another situation where niggas just run down on me and air me out outside. I'm worth too much money. Are you not entertained? Is this not why we here? Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Wow.